Pastor Mike here, thinking about some of my favorite church services have been those ones where we said, let's tell stories around the fire. Some of my favorite times are camping around campfires and telling stories. And our spiritual practice this month of December is story, the art of learning God's story and finding ourselves in it. I never get tired of telling people the language of God. People always want to, how do you hear God? Well, the language that God speaks is story and symbol and ritual and silence. So in December, we seek a better fluency in the language of story. Because if you listen real carefully to people, you'll discover that they have lots of stories, lots of anecdotes, lots of information, but they have no narrative, no overarching way of weaving their many stories together into a whole, into something meaningful. It's kind of sad, because stories are way more interesting than facts. Stories are how we heal our griefs. Stories are where we store our memories, and stories are how we shape our identities. And December is such a great month for stories, with enchanted memories of Christmases past and stories that go with the symbols and the ornaments and the rituals and the stories of babies and beginnings and how a silent night still gives us goosebumps. So as we delve into the spiritual practice of story, remember the 3 rules of stories. Again, I never get tired of naming them either. All stories are true, and some of them actually happened. The second rule is all stories are about all y'all. And the third rule is that all stories are out to get you. They're out to change you. They're out to call you to some kind of action. So I invite you into the language of story this month. Stay tuned.